Samsung Galaxy S8, smart flip-flops, Google Home, and more. Let's begin. So to start off, if you are new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like button, and comment down below with your news and thoughts on this. Now, you could also be wondering why I look down at the downwards, because I have a sheet because I want to make it as easy for me to record and edit. So I write down what I read from the web and paraphrase it in my own words so that I don't steal anybody else's content, and I want to make this my own content. So not really my own content, but in a sense my own, as I summarize other people's stuff that they post online. So let's start this off. So it started off this past week. Samsung announced two new phones, the S8 and the S8 Plus. So they didn't announce a Note 8. They probably didn't do it because of the whole incident with the Note 7. But the S8 Plus does take over that Note 8. So the S8 has a 5-inch screen, while the S8 Plus has a 6.2-inch screen. So currently, as of right now, the Note 7 had a 5.7-inch screen, while the S7 Edge had a 5.5-inch screen. Now, people love that big screen phone, and people will love the bigger screen phone. So they both have 4K screens. So they're going to look excellent, crispy AF. They're going to be lit. They're going to be fire. Whatever else you want to say. Yeah. So the camera is a dual pixel 12 megapixel camera, and the front facing is an 8 megapixel camera. Now, what dual pixel actually is it has like two separate sensors built into the same camera that scan your surroundings, do a whole thing as if you had a dual camera lens system, but it's not dual lens cameras. And an 8 megapixel camera, meaning you're going to step up your selfie game. You're going to be taking those awesome selfies, going like this, snapping those selfies, but with like a crazy expensive phone. Now, the video will shoot at 4K 30 frames per second, and from there 1080 60 frames and 30 frames, and then 720 60 and 30 frames. Then 720, it's slow motion at 240 frames per second, meaning that is going to be freaking excellent slow motion. I wish that they could have at least tried to integrate a 1080p 240 frame per second camera. They probably tried that, probably didn't work too well. But other than that, that is fresh AF. Sorry for this terminology, I just wanted to do it. Now, they start out with 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of space. I don't know if I haven't really watched too many the live stream at all, so I didn't know if it'll have more space. I'm assuming it will, but it can hold up to a 2 terabyte card. It will rock the new Qualcomm Snapdragon 835 chipset and run Android Nougat straight out of the box. It is IP68 water resistance, just like the S7 and S7 Edge, and what the Note 7 had. And I believe the S5 had IP64, 65, while the S6 and S6 Edge and S6 Edge Plus didn't have that, along with the Note 5 didn't have it either. It'll have a 3000 milliamp hour battery. Currently, smartphones should have 3400 if they're this big of a freaking screen. The only problem with this is it is bad. Like, tech YouTubers have said, "Oh my gosh, this is so freaking awesome! Oh my lord! Oh my lord! Oh my lord!" No, they didn't cover anything about the battery. 3000 mAh. That is less than a $100 phone I own. I really wonder how this is going to work out. But, anywho, the rest of the specs can be found on the Samsung website, because that is the basic specs most people are excited for, except for that 3000 mAh battery, which is... The Note 7 had a bigger battery. Take the Note 7 style battery. Maybe they just don't want to go boom! I don't know. Now, that is the rest of it really can be found on the website. That's where I found my information. But this next piece of news will really knock your socks off. Smart flip-flops. These are just seriously a thing. Well, currently they are in some sort of testing phase, as far as I can tell. But Why? Why does someone need these? Like, seriously. Well, really, I don't know why people want these, but all I know is the company has their own motives. So they said to start off at $118, and seriously, flip-flops for $118, I'd rather go to whatever expensive store you can buy them, get them for $50. They'll last just as long as these things. Or I can go to Walmart, Target, Sam's Club, wherever I need to go to get flip-flops, and I can get them for like $30 for an excellent pair, and they'll last me just as long as these pair. But the thing is, they have an NFC chip inside, NFC chip, which probably has Bluetooth and all this other stuff inside to connect to your phone. So you can tell the company how to use your flip-flops. So basically there is a companion app that you'll be able to download that will enable you to tell them if you're using them for orthopedic style stuff, which means you'll have to make multiple pairs of them, different styles, or you're using them on the beach, for water, the orthopedic, or you're just using them casual. Personally, do you seriously need to pay this much money for them? Also, do you need this whole NFC chip stuff inside? No. All you need to do is have them load up the app, type in the information of them, tell them how you're using it, and the people who are going to be picking up this stuff would have literally just told you themselves so you can get feedback. So seriously, this is just I don't know anymore. Now, the Google Home and Google Assistant added support for more smart home technology. They added support for the Best Buy Insignia Wi-Fi smart plug, which I actually want to see what the price is. Maybe I can check it out. The Lifx, L-I-F-X smart light, the TP-Link smart plug and lights, and the Wink, which can connect to various devices that they control. Basically, this is awesome. Now there is an Alexa competitor because currently before there wasn't really much of an Alexa competitor, and my Alexa is triggered. Basically, there wasn't much of a competitor before. All it was there was just the Amazon Echo and Echo Dot, the Alexa, and all that would do, stop. I triggered mine. So all it would do is the Google Assistant would be able to control the basics, Filipino stuff. Now it adds support for more, so I have a phone with it on there. I can now see if I can control more even though I don't have anything else. All I know is that Amazon Alexa, the reason why it was easy is because you can include skills instead of having to make a whole thing for an update. So, it's nice. It was needed. Now it makes it more worth it. The Huawei Mate 9 receives Amazon Alexa recently, but there's a catch. It only works within one app. It comes in a form of a software update that installs a Huawei Alexa app. Unlike Google Assistant that can be accessed through command word, OK Google, Alexa, on the other hand, will have to be accessed by opening up the app. This means that no hot word will work for it. This sort of defeats the purpose of having a voice assistant on the phone if you have Amazon Alexa, which stop triggering. I probably should have muted this before the video. But this really defeats the purpose because right now, since Google Assistant and Google Home have all these features, if you have Google Assistant on your phone, which the Mate 9 does, then it really is worth it to go with the Mate 9's Google Assistant. But the nice thing about this is it's just very easy to use. It's not like, oh my gosh, I have to type in all of this information. No. Or I have to go into the app and do all this stuff. No, it's pretty cool. You can talk to it like the normal Alexa. But some of the stuff of it, according to Huawei, you can tap the virtual button on screen and have the Alexa help you. And then according to Huawei, you can get information by asking about famous people, dates, and places. Like right now I can say, Alexa, volume 10. Now I hope you can begin to hear what it says. Alexa, get information about George Washington.
George Washington was an American politician and soldier who
Alexa,
served as the first president.
What happened June 11th, 1997? My birthday.
The things that happened on Wednesday, June 11th, 1997 were the birth date of Kodak Black, the birth date of Sadie Robertson, the publication of Deborah, the single release date of Riding Alone, and the date of death of Meir Sen, among others. For more,
Alexa,
check out the Alexa.
Stop. So, you can find restaurants, order from Amazon Prime, control smart home features such as lights, temperature, and appliances, hour, weather, or traffic updates, check your calendar, and hear the news through personalized flash briefing. So it does all the stuff that the standard one does, but this is on a phone, so you don't have to spend money on a phone plus spend extra at least $50, $100 or $179. Maybe you can get it on sale for $139, which I've seen sometimes. But other than that, it is cool. It is definitely worth it, and it's just cool. I think it's a cool feature, even though you have to open up the app. Because I have a thing called Reverb. I did a video on that. That was an Amazon Alexa type of thing. But that is all the news I have for today. As I said, again, if you are new here, be sure to subscribe and press that like button, thumbs up button. If you have any other news that you want me to know about, comment down below with either a link or what you want to hear. And as always, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Or whatever day you're watching this on, so day.